Hello, good evening. Welcome to the Barstow School. We're so excited that you're here to see our upper school musical this year, The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson musical. How many of you all have read the books? Anybody in here read a Percy Jackson book? Yeah? How many of you are half-bloods? Yeah. So the cool thing, the book opens up, says, so you think you're a half-blood, is that why you're reading this book right now, right? And then the other one says, so if you're just a mortal and you're reading this book and you thought you were reading a piece of fiction, think again, because this is all very real. It's a great story. It's a great series of books written by Rick Riordan for his son that has ADHD and dyslexia, and he would tell these stories to him at bedtime to tell him about a boy just like him that could be a hero. And he said, one day, Dad, you should write these down. And he did, and it's very successful books, right? And we're excited to do this musical version of his story. Very true to the book, lots of lines lifted right from the pages, songs that are uplifting, fun, energetic. I think you're just gonna love it. So your job is to applaud, laugh, cry, sigh, gasp. It's got all of those things in it. There are monsters in the show, and that's sort of the story here, that there are monsters in life to be battled, and we can do it when we surround ourselves with friends and we have a goal. So I'd like to thank a few people that made this happen with the team. Back there is our director of music, Dr. Josh Markley. And also in the back row with her two daughters is our choreographer, Mrs. Heather Llewellyn. Her first second grade class that she taught here at Barstow, Lauren is a senior this year, and she was in that first class, so that's kind of cool that she gets to come back and choreograph for us again. Thank you to FOTA, Friends of the Arts, for providing the lobby decor and all the refreshments and food. So thank you to FOTA. It's 2 acts, and we'll have about a 15-minute intermission, so go out there and get yourself a refreshment. I don't have anything else to say. Thank you for being here, and enjoy The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson musical.
Gods are real, like the Greek gods.
Like the ones you learned about but weren't paying attention to.
Well, they don't pay attention to you either, especially if you're their kid. The gods have godly things to do, godly places they need to see,
Godly plans they need to make that don't include me.
Yeah, the gods are real, and they have kids, and those kids have issues. Daddy doesn't love me, and Mommy is a god.
Mommy can't protect me, and Daddy is a god.
Mommy is too busy, and Daddy is too busy. Busy, 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 busy being a god. Yeah! You never listen to me, you never listen. You never listen to me, you never listen, no. You never listen, but now you're gonna listen, 'cause it's time you heard our side of the story. It's time you heard our story. Look! I didn't want to be a half-blood.
I didn't ask to be a hero seeking praise. Being a half-blood is scary. It mostly gets you killed in very nasty ways. I didn't want to cause trouble. I'm less a player and more the played. And honestly, I'd totally be fine if I could make it to the next grade. Wasn't the nasty breath of my stepdad. It was danger that I smelled. The day it all went down, the day I got expelled. Maybe you don't know what a half-blood is because your life is normal and happy and not constantly in danger. But my life, let me set the scene. We were on this freaky field trip.
Freaky trip.
That's where the story should probably start.
We were geeking out on ancient Greek at the New York Metropolitan Museum of Art.
We stopped by all the
Statues.
Learned about the
Gods.
gods. Runner and my substitute, Mrs. Dodds. Hadn't done nothing wrong, wasn't rude, hadn't rebelled.
On the day it all went down.
The day I got expelled.
The Greek gods, almighty titans of earth, sea, and sky. But even they were children once, and they didn't have it easy. Their father, Kronos, feared the day his children would inherit the earth. So what did he do? Anyone?
He ate them.
Thank you, Miss Dodds. But one child, Zeus, escaped and devised a plan to rescue his brothers and sisters. He tricked Kronos into eating a rock. And what did he do? Anyone? Any student?
He vomited them all.
What? I didn't really get the story. At least it wasn't boring as I'd feared. But is it me, or is Greek mythology not deeply weird? I didn't want to pay attention.
Pay attention.
So now I wish that I had taken notes. But my focus is in question, and God's in indigestion caused a groan from all our throats. But, dude, what was that?
Nothing?
My best friend was acting strange, at which he so excelled.
The day it got intense.
The day I got expelled. Why do you have peanut butter in your hair?
Ask Nancy Bobafit. She's a monster. Well, not literally, I don't think.
She threw a peanut butter sandwich at you?
She threw a peanut butter sandwich at you. I stopped it with my head.
Grover, you're a good friend.
Dude, I'm your only friend.
Percy Jackson.
I knew something was up when I heard my name get yelled. The day it all got dark.
Mr. Jackson, please see me by the Sphinx.
Look, if this is about Nancy Bobafit, she only hates me because I stopped her from setting fire to those first graders.
I have heard much about you, Percy Jackson.
Really? That's very dedicated for a substitute.
Kicked out of 5 schools in 6 years? One might question your parentage.
Hey, don't talk about my mom.
And your father? That's right. You don't even know who he is!
How do you even know that? Mrs. Dodds? You have something growing on your... Mrs. Dodds? What? A pen? What am I supposed to do with a sword? Whoa! Yeah! Mr. Brunner? Mrs. Dodds? I didn't know what just had happened. Was that all a creepy, crazy dream? My teacher was a creature, then she vanished in the ether with a demon scream. The next thing that I knew, I was where detention was held. The day it all got real, the day I got expelled?
I'm sorry, Percy. I did everything I could, but the headmaster is firm in his decision. You strayed from the group, and this was your final warning.
But it wasn't my fault. It was Mrs. Dodds. She lured me away, she attacked me, and you saw it.
Did I?
You gave me this pen, only it wasn't a pen, it was a sword, and... What?
Percy, we've never had a teacher named Mrs. Dodds.
Perhaps this was for the best. This wasn't the right place for you. It's only a matter of time before...
I got kicked out.
That's not what I was going...
You think I'm trouble just like everyone else.
No, but that is to say, I can only expect the best from you, Percy. One day you'll understand that. I'm truly sorry.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry I let you down.
Well, maybe he's right. You never fit into school anyway. You're not exactly...
Normal?
Exactly! I mean, I'll see you on the bus.
So if you think you are a half-blood, better get headed to the exits now. 'Cause folks will think you're lying, better run and don't start crying 'cause you're monster chow. Or stick around and maybe you'll learn from me. This ain't Odysseus, it's Odyssey. So hear me out if you're so compelled. But nobody listens to me, they never listen. Nobody listens to me, they never listen, no.
Dude, you got expelled.
I didn't want to be a half-blood. I didn't ask to be a half-blood. Expelled. Hi, Mom. How was your day? Mine was okay. We went on this field trip. I got expelled. We saw some super X-rated art. Museums are crazy.
The headmaster called me
About the art?
about the field trip.
Are you mad?
Well, I'm not happy. What happened, Percy?
Well, first, my math teacher turned into a demon, and then I had this
You
sword
know
and...
what? It doesn't matter. We'll find another school. Again.
I'm not a bad kid on purpose.
Oh, baby, I know. How would you like to take a trip? Just the two of us.
Is that okay with smelly Gabe?
I'll deal with your stepfather.
Sally, where's my bean dip? You trying to starve me here?
Gabe, there you are. Dear, how would you like a weekend without me and Percy in your way?
Who's gonna cook for me? Who's gonna clean?
My mom's not your servant.
Nah, she likes doing things for me.
I'll give you a back rub. A foot rub?
Both feet. And I ain't paying any of that fancy tuition he wasted. It can come out of that money you've been hiding from me. Yeah, I know about that. What are you saving up for?
Creative writing night classes.
Then I'm doing you a favor. That's a waste of money anyway. If he was my kid,
He's not.
lucky for him. Bean dip.
Oh, man. Has that guy ever heard of showers? Mom, you don't have to put up with him like that.
It's complicated, Percy.
You always say that. Why?
Because the truth might mean saying goodbye to you. For good. But maybe it's time you knew. I can't tell you all my secrets.
Well, maybe you should start with one.
You're right. I'll show you where I met your dad. He'd be proud of his son.
Who cares? We're better off without him.
No, it's time you found out more about him.
Whoa, look at the size of those waves.
Fire's going. Someone needs a marshmallow. And they're blue. Don't tell me you're too old for blue food.
You met Dad on this beach?
I first saw him in the water, coming out of the morning mist. He was handsome, strong, and before too long, you came to exist.
And he ditched us. No coming home for dinner. Yeah, sounds like a real winner.
Percy, he didn't have a choice. He wanted to meet you, and he warned me things might be hard if you were like him.
Was he a screw-up too? I'm sorry, Mom. If only I was normal.
Hey. Blue food isn't normal. Blue food is strange, and that's why it's my favorite. I never want to change. to make it boring, orange or green. Why be blah when there's aquamarine? Normal is a myth. Everyone has issues they're dealing with.
Mom, if you're weird, you're weak.
That's where you're wrong. The things that make you different are the very things that make you strong. So be strong. You'll see, you're destined for great things.
The only thing I seem destined for is detention. I can't focus. I suck at school. My ADD gets the best of me. Dyslexia, not cool.
Just hang on, son. One day you'll find you'll leave that boring little life behind. Normal is a myth. Everyone has issues they're dealing with, and there's a place you'll need to go where you belong. Where the things that make you different are the things that make you special. Special like your father, 'cause Percy, you are special. Like food, the color, all the things that make you you are the things that will make you strong. So
Be strong. So, what is this place? You're not sending me to summer school.
more like summer camp. It's just over that hill. Past that pine tree, I thought it'd be enough to protect you, but you deserve the truth.
You're acting like I'm never going to see you again. This is just an ordinary summer camp.
Not any summer camp. Percy, your father is...
Bah! Oh, look, a goat. Hey, little guy. Hello. Percy! Ah! Grover, what are you doing here? And what happened to your legs?
I've been searching everywhere for you guys.
What is it? What's wrong?
You didn't tell her about the field trip?
What happened on the field trip?
You said it didn't matter.
He met a fury.
You're all furry. What happened to your legs?
I'm a satyr. I'm half goat.
And you couldn't have thought to mention that sooner?
Grover, is a fury after Percy right now?
A fury? No.
Oh, thank God.
It's a minotaur.
What?
Oh, no.
What's a minotaur?
Half goat.
Like you?
I'm half goat!
Well, I'm sorry if this is a lot to take in right now.
Boys, Grover, you need to get Percy to the border.
What about you?
You're the one that's after Percy. I love you so much.
What?
Run!
You heard your mom!
I'm not leaving her. If Mrs. Dodds was really a monster, I hope you're really a sword. Awesome!
Over here! You want my son, you have to answer to me!
Mom, no! Mom?
Go!
No! I got him! Whoa!
Percy, don't pass out! Don't pass out! Don't pass out!
Is this real? Am I dead or am I dreaming? Am I underneath the ocean? Or are my eyes just streaming? This is weird. Oh, look. A strange man in a Hawaiian shirt.
What belongs to the sea can always return to the sea. It's a seashell.
Like I said, weird. Is she real? I must be dreaming, she's floating close to me, like an angel, or it's seeming this is weird, but a good weird. I've never seen a face as beautiful as...
You drool when you sleep.
What happened?
You had an accident. You're safe now. Your friend Grover carried you here, and I gave you ambrosia. It heals almost any wound, unless I gave you too much and it kills you.
Where is Grover? I had this dream. He was a goat. There was a bull. And my mom. Where's my mom?
I should go tell Mr. D you're awake. Mr. D!
Oh, you're alive, I suppose that's good news for you, but it means a lot more paperwork for me, so don't expect me to be happy to see ya. Of course, being alive is temporary. So, maybe if I go away and play pinochle for a few hours, things might improve. For me, not for you, you'd be dead.
Where am I?
Great, you haven't been debriefed. This is way out of my pay grade, which is saying a lot, cause I don't get paid. Someone find Professor Haver Breath and tell him Peter Johnson is awake, so he better clip-clop over here!
It's Percy Jackson.
Whatever! Just another terrible day at Camp Half-Blood where everything's the worst. Just another terrible day. When you're in charge, it's like you're cursed. Well, technically, I am cursed. One romp in the woods with Zeus's favorite wood nymphs, and you're stuck running a summer camp for a bunch of needy half-bloods.
Half-blood?
Yeah, half god, half mortal. Does no one watch the orientation film?
Did you say half-god?
Yeah, and I half care. Who's next? Selena Beauregard? Oh, great, she's crying.
I was walking in the strawberry field with Charlie Beckendorf, and we were holding hands, and everything was totally normal. And then I kissed him, and he started growing sunflowers everywhere.
Look, kid, I hate to be the one to tell you, but I think that Charlie Beckendorf was also holding hands with a nymph that doesn't want to wish you well. To tell you the truth, the best thing is to break up with a guy! Of course, who am I to give relationship advice? I'm literally the god of alcohol.
But he loves me.
He loves you not! Next! Another terrible day at Camp Half-Blood where everything's the worst. Just another terrible day. I'm the god of wine and I'm dying of thirst.
Did you say you're a god?
Dionysus, god of wine? The gods are real. Yippee skippy. Katie Gardner, I see you've injured your arm.
It fell off a Pegasus.
You don't have flying lessons on Thursdays, you have archery.
Those arrows are made from wood. Wood comes from trees. I refuse to participate in any activity that encourages the senseless slaughter of our arboreal friends.
Oh gods, give me Ares or Apollo, anyone but the Demeter kids' cabin. Now that you've blessed us, go talk to Hephaestus before I take a knife to my head and start stabbing. And stay away from the Pegasi. Girls and ponies. Speaking of ponies.
Percy,
Mr. Brunner, what are you doing here? This guy is saying all this crazy stuff about nymphs and gods and what is going on?
it's complicated.
Yeah.
Oh, kid, you have no idea about this place or your former mentor. I don't have time to fill you in on the details, but look, he's also a centaur.
Yeah. I didn't mean to tell you.
Another terrible day.
Mr. Brunner!
I can't Half-Blood where everything's
You're a horse!
Just another terrible day.
What is happening?
You can hate it here, but I hated it first. Just another terrible day. Stuck with these runs in the muck and mud. Another terrible day. Oh God! gods! I need a drink. Enjoy your stay at Camp Half-Blood.
You'll get used to Mr. D. He can be a bit, well, he hates children.
I thought you were a Latin teacher.
More like ancient Greek. My real name is Chiron. My real job is to train demigods, half-bloods, like you.
You mean everything that crazy guy said is true?
Did you think the Greek gods stopped existing once people stopped believing in them? They're all around us. And so are their children.
No, but this has to be a mistake. Let me ask my mom. She'll clear this up. Where's my mom?
Grover told me she fought bravely. But a mortal against a minotaur?
It wasn't a dream. She's really gone.
I'm truly sorry, Percy.
It's my fault. She was trying to protect me.
You mustn't blame yourself.
You say the gods are real, so how could they let that happen?
I'm afraid there's some things only the gods themselves can answer. Look for their sign. You'll have to be patient. A sign that the gods have a plan. I know that the future looks blurry, but not to worry. Just do what you can. Yes, the gods are very real, though they often won't reveal who they are, what they want, their design. Have faith and keep your chin up. We'll help you adjust, and trust you'll see their sign.
If my dad's a god, I'd like to know which one. He's got a lot to answer for. He showed no sign that he ever existed. No sign he might actually care. My mom raised me all on her lonesome. When I would reach out, no one else would be there. Well, I want my birthday cards and fishing trips, child support and homework tips. Don't mean to whimper or whine. The guy didn't need to be Dad of the Year, but it's clear he could have shown us a sign. So, who is he?
It could be,
Yeah,
that is to say,
say.
the prophecies suggest,
Prophets.
but that's impossible. I'll see you at dinner, Percy.
A tough first day.
Before this morning, I didn't believe in any of this.
Believing doesn't make it any easier. Trust me.
Before, I thought my dad was a deadbeat. Turns out...
He's a deadbeat god? Well, I get how you feel. I was your age when I found out my dad was Hermes. The messenger god? Oh, you know, old wings on his shoes.
have you ever met him?
Once.
And?
Oh, we're not playing catch anytime soon. See, the gods are busy. They have a lot of kids and they don't always care. If you're one of the lucky ones, they'll send a sign if they want to claim you, a sign to admit you're their own.
And if they don't,
Then no one can blame you for holding a grudge, so hey, you're not alone. Well, I'm Luke. I'm gonna be your counselor. Oh, the Hermes cabin takes anyone who hasn't been claimed. You know what that means? We are literally the reject cabin. Welcome to a dysfunctional family.
thanks, Luke.
Hey, rejects stick together. Oh, besides, there's someone who really wants to see you. I'm sorry. Satyrs are supposed to be protectors. I'm the worst satyr in the world.
Oh, Grover, I'm so glad you're here.
When parents are distant or seem non-existent, hang on, 'cause you're gonna be fine. I know it's a lot to be thinking about. All of this awkward-ass darkness and doubt. If you need a friend, they'll figure it out. Together we'll search for your sign! Come on! I'll show you the amphitheater, the armory, the cafetorium!
All right.
Poor guy. He really fought a minotaur.
More like barely survived a minotaur.
You don't believe him?
He shows up out of nowhere, says he knows nothing about us, yet he's strong enough to fight a minotaur. Something doesn't add up. I just don't know what.
Well, if Annabeth Chase can't figure it out.
Admit it, I'm the smartest person you know.
Also the toughest, so I'd admit it either way.
You think I'm tough?
Oh my god.
How good do you think he is at capture the flag? Capture the flag! Woo!
What is going on? And are you ever going to wear pants again?
Nope. You're gonna need this.
It's a sword.
Well, haven't you played Capture the Flag before?
Not with swords.
It's not a lightsaber.
You're my dream girl. I mean, the girl I saw when I was dreaming.
Are you sure he doesn't have a concussion?
This is Annabeth. Our cabins are on the same team. Oh, see, cabins are grouped by parent, and each cabin has certain gifts. I figure if we find out what you're good at, maybe that'll give us a clue about your dad.
I don't have any gifts.
You have ADHD, right? Dyslexia too?
Yeah, but it's like...
Letters float off the page when you read because your brain is hardwired for ancient Greek. And the ADHD. You can't sit still in class. You're impulsive. Those are your battlefield reflexes.
So, who's your dad?
He's a history professor.
He's human? But I thought that...
My mom is Athena, goddess of wisdom. Sexist much?
No, I mean, I love girls. I mean, I think they're really nice.
Capture the flag isn't about being nice. It's about proving to the gods that we are victorious, tough, and strong in battle.
She's kind of intense.
You should see the captain of the other team.
Who's the captain of the other team?
I am!
Meet Clarice, daughter of Ares, god of war.
You got a problem with that? Prepare to be pulverized, newbie. You want to know whose house you're fighting for? The god of strategy, the god of war, the god of fire, or the god of death. Before you take your final breath, god of messengers, go take a note. You're gonna drown, you ain't gonna float. You're gonna lose, yeah, you miss the boat. It's gonna be a bloody murder, she wrote. I'll put you in, I'll put you in, I'll put you in your place. I'll put you in, I'll put you in, I'll put you in your place.
We have to beat her?
Don't worry, Athena always has a plan. Every demi has special skills.
Special skills.
Speed or brain or the strength of will.
Strength of will.
But she's gonna take the special spill right to the bottom of the page's
But you losers are a total drag.
Losers!
I see your spirit starting to sag. She could capture your heart. I'm gonna capture the flag.
I'll put you in.
I'll put you in. I'll put you in your place. I'll put you in.
I'll put you in.
I'll put you in. I'll put you in.
Ow, my face!
All right, team, let's talk strategy. Hermes kids are fast, so Luke,
Actually, that's a stereotype. Oh, foot brigade, got it.
Grover, satyrs are creatures of Pan, god of the wild. You know what to do.
Yup, hide in a tree.
What about me? I don't know my talent yet.
I have a special job just for you. Go to the boys' bathroom.
And?
Stay there. It's your first day. I don't want you messing this up.
Get away!
Just stay here, just stay in the bathroom, and stay out of...
Trouble? Ha! Heard you were tough, but you don't look it. Your goose is cooked, I'm here to cook it. Maybe the Minotaur died from a case of laughing too hard from seeing your stupid face.
Whoa, Captain Crazy, but the flag ain't here. You got some issue with me, it's pretty clear.
You faced a monster on your very first day. You lucky punk, now newbie, you're gonna pay. I'll put you in.
She'll put you in. She'll put you in. She'll put you in your place.
I'll put you in.
She'll put you in.
I'll
She'll put you in. She'll put you in your place.
What's that noise?
It's not me, it's the toilet.
Your worm meat, Jackson. Worm meat!
Whoa! What happened here?
I had an accident.
Oh, hell, Percy Jackson, Supreme Lord of the Bathroom! Bathroom!
Not bad for your first day.
You set me up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You told me to go to the bathroom. You knew Clarice would go after me. That was part of your plan.
You mean distracting Ares' best warrior so I could capture the flag? Smart plan.
She could have killed me.
The plan would have worked either way.
I thought Athena was all about books and reading.
She is. Also battle strategy. Look, I needed that win to prove to my mom that I'm champion, so I could do the hero's quest.
Quest?
It's only the biggest honor a half-blood can get. But it doesn't matter anymore, because no one will be talking about my victory. They'll be too busy talking about yours. How did you drench Clarice the Beast anyway?
I don't know. It's like the water in the toilet just responded to me. What?
I really hope that doesn't mean what I think it means.
What? What does what mean?
Oh, come on! Grab some dinner and let the nectar flow!
Why is she scraping part of her plate into the fire? Is the food here really that bad?
Offering to the gods! It's not enough that they're omnipotent and all-powerful. They need to feel appreciated, too. Oh, things couldn't be worse when your parents run the universe.
Oh, things couldn't be worse when your folks run the universe.
Well, to the gods!
To the gods!
To the gods! My dad is Hermes, he messengers things. You'll know his sign by his shoes with those wings. I wait by the phone, but the phone never rings. Whoa, no! I'm alone with that guy. When your dad's a god, life can be tough. I met the guy once, and once was enough. Well, Annabeth?
My mom's Athena, she's smart and she's wise. She's sworn off gluten and she's sworn off guys. If she came to camp, it'd be a surprise, oh no.
Oh no!
And my stepmom, she hates me, and my dad works all day. So I left Virginia and I ran away.
Wait, is that true?
Everybody!
Oh, things couldn't be worse when your parents run the universe. Oh, things couldn't be worse when your folks run the universe.
Well, who's next?
Let's see. My mom's Demeter, goddess of grain. She gets excited when it starts to rain. But planting and planting and planting's a pain. Oh no.
Oh no!
mason jar.
Oh, my turn, my turn! I'm the child of Pan, god of the wild. For those who love nature, they're often beguiled. He's not really my dad, but I'm sort of his child. Oh no.
Oh no.
He went for a hike to explore new frontiers, and no one has seen him for thousands of years.
Oh, things couldn't be worse when your parents run the universe. Oh, things couldn't be worse when your folks run the universe.
Chiron, who's your dad?
Oh, well, my father is Kronos. Remember my lectures. He ate his children.
Okay.
Chiron wins! His dad's definitely the worst.
I mean, he did vomit us all up.
How about you, Selena?
The goddess of love, my mom's Aphrodite. She tries to be cool, but mainly she's flighty. I'll bring home a boy, she's there in her nightie.
Oh no!
It's so embarrassing. I've tried to seek help from even the fates, cause she steals my mascara and all of my dates.
Well, how about you, Percy? Come on!
Come on, Yubi.
No. If I tried to sing, it'd probably cause an avalanche.
Oh, come on. We're all friends here. Just give it a shot.
Okay. My mom was named Sally. She loved scary movies and food that was blue and...
He's doing it wrong.
Yeah, who's your godly parent?
I don't know.
Hey, that's okay. A lot of half-bloods never know their godly parents. Come on. Just give it a try.
So my dad is some god. That's great, I guess. Did he not want me or not want the stress? Too bad he's the worst, and my life is a mess. Oh no! I hope he shows even a trace, cause I've got some choice words to throw in his face. Yeah.
Oh, things couldn't be worse when your parents run the universe. Oh, things couldn't be worse.
I don't care where our parents may be, as long as you are here with me.
We don't care where our parents may be, as long as you are here with me. As long as you are here with me.
Well, go on. Make your offering.
To my dad. Get the desk out real quick. Whoever he is.
Keep it the desk. Thank you.
Whoa. Yo, check it out. The stars.
What's going on?
Well, I told you. Sometimes the gods send a sign.
Is that a fork?
Though your godly parents has claimed you after all. All hail Percy Jackson. Here, son of the sea, Poseidon.
My dad's Poseidon? Oh, sweet! What? Luke, what's going on?
Mr. D wants to kill you.
What?
I mean, talk to you.
I just kicked it.
I told you he was trouble. As soon as he showed up, I said, let's turn him into a dolphin, but no! You wanted to let him in, to teach him. Like that's ever worked?
Our job is to keep half-bloods safe. Turning them into dolphins is hardly an appropriate interpretation of that mission.
I don't know, he'd be a lot safer as a dolphin. We all would. You hear that thunder? Zeus knows we got him, and he ain't happy. Wait, Zeus? Like the king of the gods. I don't understand. Why is he mad at me? You were born.
Mr. D!
No! He needs to know. Haven't you noticed that there aren't any other sea godlings running around? No sons of Hades or daughters of Zeus? The big three aren't supposed to have kids.
The big three?
Kronos' most powerful children. Zeus, Hades,
And Poseidon.
And you know why? Because they're always trouble. So we're just stashing, huh? Better fess up now or I'll get the hecatonkers to pat you down. He's called the 100-handed one, so you know that won't be fun.
Stash what?
Look at the boy. He's clearly not a thief.
You're right. You can't fake being that stupid. Unless you're a brilliant actor, and I'm also the god of drama, so I can tell you he's not. But as long as Zeus thinks he stole it, we're all gonna suffer. So, we're all agreed, one dolphin coming right up!
Rakas meas vesemini. Did I just speak Latin?
It's been known to happen in times of stress.
You told me to eat my pants.
Classic.
He's got a lot more fire than I thought.
Wait, what does Zeus think I stole?
His lightning.
His lightning? Sorry, his lightning.
And not some crummy tinfoil zigzag from a high school show. We're talking 2 feet of celestial bronze, capped with god-level explosives. Another god can't touch it. A mortal would be incinerated. Oh, gee, I wonder who that leaves. A half-blood.
I didn't steal anything.
We know that, but Zeus is the guilty until proven innocent type, and your existence alone is suspicious.
So, what happens to me now?
There's only one thing we can do.
Dolphin!
One reasonable thing, but it could be dangerous. You must go to the attic and speak to our mummy.
When you say mummy, that's like old person for mom, right?
Be brave, Percy, for if you fail, all the gods will be at war.
Is anybody up here? Hello? Just an echo. I guess no one's here after. Wow!
Approach, child. I am the spirit of Delphi, speaker of the prophecies of Phoebus Apollo. Approach and face your destiny.
I have a destiny?
You shall go west and face the treasures more. You shall find your soul and see it restore.
Really? Okay, that's great. That's Wait, what?
To save what matters most.
Go west to face the treacherous lord.
I mean, it's gotta mean Hades, right?
Why Hades?
The underworld is in Los Angeles.
Actually, I'm not surprised.
Hades has always been jealous of his brothers. And with every war, his kingdom expands. If he's trying to incite a war between Zeus and Poseidon, we have to stop him. And I'm afraid by we, I mean you.
What?
A hero's quest? It's only the biggest honor a half-blood can get!
Annabeth's right. Your dad needs a hero to clear his name. This quest could be the whole reason he claimed you.
You mean because he needs me? Where was he when I got kicked out of school? Or when we couldn't pay the rent? Or when my mom... Forget it. I'm staying here.
I'm afraid that's not an option.
What?
Mr. D was right. If you stay here, Zeus will punish the entire camp, which means...
You're going to expel me. Again.
That's not fair.
I wish there was another way. Again, Percy, I'm truly sorry.
6 schools in 6 years, been kicked out of every place. Everything I try to do is wrong, never find where I belong. Everybody on my case. The same old story, the same old song. Don't act up, don't act down, be strong. I keep my head down, I keep my chin up, but it ends up all the same with pack your bags, Percy, you're always to blame. I swear I never do anything, I never mean to hurt anyone. I swear that I'm a good kid, a good son. But no one ever will take my side. All I ever do is take the fall. I swear that I'm a good kid. Guess I'm good for nothing at all. Gabe was a world-class jerk. Dad was never there. The only family that really mattered, well, she vanished into the air. And now I finally find a haven, someplace safe where I can stay. Till it's pack your bags, Percy, now go, go away. I never tried to do anything. I never mean to hurt anyone. I try to be a good kid, good son. Cause no one ever will take my side. All I ever do is take the fall. I swear that I'm a good kid. Guess I'm good for nothing at all. The school's in 6 years, every battle, every day. No one ever tells me that they're proud. No one asks me, Percy, how'd you like to come around and stay? All you get are bad grades and a bum rap and a bad rap and a good smack and no friends and no hope and no mom. She's taken away. I swear I never stole anything. I never meant to hurt anyone. I swear that I'm a good kid who's had a bad run. And all I need is one last chance to prove I'm good enough for someone. I'm good enough for someone. I'm good enough for someone.
6 schools in 6 years.
I'm good enough for someone.
Pro tip, when you're the son of Poseidon and want to be alone, don't go near the lake. First place they'll look. Hey, don't worry. I won't tell Chiron you're here.
Look at the waves. It's like the sea and the sky are fighting.
They are. When the gods are mad, they want everyone else to know. I went on a quest last summer. My dad asked me to steal a golden apple from some garden. It wasn't important. The world wasn't at stake. Who knows, maybe he thought it'd be fun to watch, or had a craving for apples. Well, anyway, I got the apple, but there was a dragon guarding it, so I also got this scar. And that's when I realized the gods, they don't care about us or if we get hurt. But I get it. If it were my dad, I wouldn't want to go either.
It's not just that. The Oracle told me I'd be betrayed by a friend, that even if I found the bolt, I'd fail.
Well, that's pretty good for the Oracle. Well, See, prophecies are weird. They don't always mean what you think they mean, and I'm not saying you owe your dad anything, because you don't. But what about your mom?
My mom's gone.
From this world. But if she's anywhere, she'd be in
The underworld. Yeah, I'll do it. Not 'cause my dad needs me. He's been less a dad and more absentee. But if my mom's alive, that's where she's bound to be. I'm leaving now, I better pack. Hades took my mom, I'm taking her back. So what if no one's ever made it back from the underworld? I'll be the first.
And I'll be the second first.
Oh, Grover, I can't ask you to come.
You're my best friend, dude. So don't get mad, but I suspect you'll need protecting when things get bad. And this kicking quest may be the best chance I've had to put my past behind me. So if you haven't guessed, I'm coming on your killer quest.
So bon voyage and fare me well.
We're gonna fight each foe, each curse and spell.
And then we'll march straight down to the gates of hell.
Underworld.
Close enough. I'm finally gonna pass the test. We're going on a killer quest.
Oh, don't forget this. Official Camp Half-Blood backpack. It comes with everything you need. Gold drachmas, ambrosia squares, deodorant.
You need me too, Seaweed Brain. If you're going to save the world, I'm your best shot at not screwing it up. 5 long years stuck at camp, underneath Athena's lockdown clamp. Been waiting for my chance to prove I'm champ. I got mad battle strategy, my mom will be impressed. I'm coming on your killer quest.
So blast the horns, get the flags unfurled. Past danger swings and arrows hurled. We're gonna march straight down to the underworld. Luke, you coming?
I'm needed here, but how about something for the road?
Shoes, awesome. But shoes with wings? That is awesome. Now, where is the underworld?
Look for DOA Records.
It's a record company? Actually, I'm not surprised.
Don't get eaten by monsters!
Monsters? Who said anything about monsters?
Have a great quest!
So we're half-bloods, not gods but demi.
We'll go halfway. It's all not semi.
It's up to us, so let me try my best as we journey west. We're going on an awesome, dangerous and scary, thrilling,
Monstrous!
And hairy
killer heroes quest.
on, passengers. We're now entering the scenic New Jersey. If you fear God, what are you doing with the sword?
Percy Jackson, I'd like you to meet my sister.
I liked you better when you were a math teacher.
Help! Help! Everyone off the bus!
You know, this actually isn't the worst experience I've ever had on a Greyhound.
Submit now or suffer eternal torment.
I'm suffering now.
I smell gas!
Get off the bus now!
Guys, we just blew up a bus
Yup.
that was being attacked by demon triplet math teachers.
Oh, yeah.
Is the whole trip going to be like this?
I hope so! Hades is sending his monsters after us. We're doing something right.
All our food was in there. All our clothes were in there. All our food was in there!
Sit tight.
Look, I made an itinerary for any adversary drawn from the quest of heroes past. It's right here in my pocket.
It's where? In your pocket?
Oops, it got busted in the blast.
What did it say?
Take the bus to Los Angeles.
We're not on the bus.
I know.
To Los Angeles.
We blew up the bus.
I know.
To Los Angeles.
So what are we supposed to do?
Wait for another bus?
What if we blow up that one too? We're lost in the woods, somewhere in New Jersey, and we're never gonna make it to LA. We're lost,
And it's cold.
And it won't stop raining.
Let's just go.
No, not that way.
No backup plan.
No food.
No phone,
No
no adult supervision.
We're
lost in the woods and we'll never leave New Jersey.
And none of us are making a decision.
It's not safe to stay out here in the open when monsters are hoping to eat us alive.
How do they know where we are when we don't even know? How are we gonna survive?
It's your smell.
I don't smell.
Dude, like, listen, please. Half-bloods to monsters smell like Mickey D.
We smell?
like tacos or takeout Vietnamese.
So hopefully they just ate.
Fantastic, gang. Well, I don't want to die in the Garden State. We're lost in the woods, somewhere in New Jersey, and we're never gonna make it to LA. We're lost and it's dark, and I think that something's moving, and I think it's coming this way.
Is it a monster?
It's a squirrel!
Dude, are you talking to a squirrel?
Satyr powers, be nice. This squirrel knows every corner of the woods. Maybe it can help us.
Really? Because I think that sounds kinda nuts.
You hurt his feelings. Tell the squirrel you're sorry.
I am not apologizing to a squirrel.
He's very sorry. Tell the squirrel you're sorry, Percy. Urgh.
Okay, I'm sorry. What's he saying?
He says he knows where we are.
Where are we?
He says we're lost in the woods, somewhere in New Jersey, and we're never gonna make it to LA. Thanks, buddy!
I think the gods are trying to tell me they hate me.
You think?
Hungry monsters on the ground.
Angry gods are in the sky.
No safe places to be found.
Wanna run, wanna cry.
I can't go back to any home.
Camp is way too far away.
Can't protect my only friends.
No place to go, no place. We're lost in the world, and the world is freaking awful, and we're never gonna make it to LA. We're lost, we're just kids, we're alone, this is impossible. Who put the fate of the world in the hands of 3 unprepared, scared half-bloods? It's crazy!
So pick a direction.
It's your quest.
A direction?
We trust you.
A direction.
A direction.
A direction. Whatever you decide.
Whatever I decide.
Whatever you decide.
There. I have a good feeling about there.
Children, come inside.
Hello, ma'am.
It's too late to be out all alone. Where are your parents?
Trust me, if we told you, you wouldn't believe it.
We're fine, ma'am. We're just camping.
In a storm like this, poor dears, Auntie Em will find you a place to stay.
She seems nice. Whoa. Did you make all these statues yourself?
Everyone needs a hobby.
Oh, that one looks like my Uncle Ferdinand.
I have a weird feeling about this.
What?
What did you say?
She said we really appreciate this.
It's no trouble at all. I've been ever so lonely. I had a boyfriend once, sisters too, but a wicked woman ruined my life. And ever since then, no one seems to want to see me.
Yeah, that's interesting. We're leaving now.
Wait! Your eyes are beautiful, my dear.
Really?
Seriously, this detail work is amazing.
Would you mind if I took a picture of you? I'd like to create a new statue.
Of me?
You deserve to be immortalized in stone forever.
You know, maybe we should keep moving.
It's like
just
you can
one
see
picture,
every individual
Percy.
strand of fur.
Why doesn't your friend get in too?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Camera shy, a handsome young man like you.
Well, I guess one picture can't hurt. Should I smile?
Interesting choice to have him screaming.
I think a natural reaction is best.
Does anyone else hear a hissing sound?
Yup, she really captured Uncle Ferdinand.
Who's ready for their close-up?
Really captured.
Don't you need a camera?
Why use a camera?
Percy, that is Uncle Ferdinand.
When you have a face like mine!
Close your eyes! Auntie M4?
Medusa! And your mother and I are nemesis. We don't like each other.
Annabeth, run!
Such a brave hero, just like your father. But trust me, your quest ends here.
What just happened?
You can open your eyes, but don't look directly at her. She can still turn you to stone, even after her head's been chopped off.
I chopped off her head?
I should have known who she was sooner. My mom's gonna be so disappointed.
It's not your fault.
You're right. It's yours.
What?
You let us write to her.
You told me to be decisive. Besides, you're the one she was after. She had some grudge against your mom. What was that about?
Medusa used to be beautiful until Athena turned her into a monster.
She did what?
She turned her into a monster. Oh, look, a bunch of empty boxes.
Why would she do that?
Medusa disrespected her. She was sneaking into Athena's temple to meet up with her boyfriend, Poseidon. Yeah, Medusa dated your dad.
Isn't that overreacting?
People always devalue wisdom. You have to be tough. It's the only way to get people to notice you. I mean, her. Just forget about it.
Is that why you don't like me? Because our parents don't like each other?
I never said I didn't like you.
You criticize me. All the time.
Look, I've studied, I've trained, I've done everything to prove to the gods that I'm good enough. And then you show up, and you don't even know how to hold a sword.
Yes, I do. Ow!
Hands here.
You know, I never asked for any of this. Gods, monsters, quests. Wow, that is easier.
Now, come at me.
Huh. With my sword? Yeah. Oh! Look, you're smart, you're brave, and you are scary good with that knife. How could your mom not be proud of you?
That's what I want to know. You know, the only gift my mom ever gave me? That makes you invisible. You put it on and no one can see you. Seemed appropriate. I've always been a smart girl. Always made the grade, always got the gold star. Always been a smart girl. But smart girl only gets a girl so far. You win at every single game. You want a quest, they tell you tough. If you don't go, you'll never know if you'll ever be good enough. My grand plan is that I will be remembered. My grand plan, just you wait and see. They better wise up, 'cause I'll rise up. Bring on any challenge, and someday soon someone will notice me.
I know what it's like to not feel good enough. You know how many times I've been kicked out of school?
Yeah, but when boys screw up, they're always given another chance. I've always been a tough girl. Always been the one not to run from a fight. Always been a tough girl. Because most girls never win if they're polite. So me, I tend to stand my ground. I found I never can give in. It may not be my quest, but maybe it's mine to win. My grand plan is that I will be remembered. My grand plan, just you wait and see. They better wise up, 'cause I'll rise up. Bring on any challenge, and someday soon the world will notice me. And your stepmom treats you like some freak. And your dad won't give you the time of day. And your mom won't trust you with the quest. So the best thing you can do is run away. Run away. But I have a plan, and I will be remembered. I will be great. Just wait and see. They better wise up, 'cause I'll rise up. Bring on any challenge, and someday soon I swear. I don't know how or where, but I promise you I'll never be invisible again. Someone will notice me. I've always been a smart girl.
So, no more fighting?
At least not with each other.
Come on. I know how to get back at our parents. Help me box up this head.
Whatever you're doing cannot possibly be a good idea.
Hermes Express Shipping to Mount Olympus, care of Percy Jackson and Annabeth Chase.
The gods will say we're impertinent.
We are impertinent.
Guys, I've solved all our problems. While you two were over here not solving all our problems, the squirrel came back and gave me these.
3 Amtrak tickets.
Now, aren't you glad you apologized? We are totally killing this quest. Guys, we got this, you ain't shot this. Yo, I know your train of thought is that there ain't no way in Hades that we'll win. All your worries come in flurries, but we bested freaking Furies. Look how far we've come, we can't give in. It's 1 foot forward at a time. Dust off all that grit and climb. We still got a lot left to do. 'Cause people are counting on us and I'm counting on you. All aboard! Drive, just drive, stay ahead. ain't got no time for moping when we're working and we're coping. So pedal to the metal and drive.
St. Louis, everybody off.
Look, the Gateway Arch!
Look, a lady with a puppy. Is that a chihuahua? Hello, little puppy. Oh my god, it's biting me! It's biting my head! Get off me! Get off me! I'm gonna...
It's a chimera.
That was freaky.
That was scary.
Yo guys, are you aware we keep surviving every creepy, crazy thing?
Hop on my tractor.
Like an arrow from Orion, keep on straight and keep on trying. No fates are ever gonna cut our string.
As you can see, Bob, we've got thunder, flooding, and hurricane-level winds. We urge all citizens to stay off the road and don't
Drive, just drive. Stay ahead and stay alive. The weather may be stormy, but the road is still before me. So pedal to the metal and drive.
Bye, kids.
Bye, farmer.
Thank you, Mr. Farmer. You know, Mr. Farmer, nice guy.
Yeah, big tractor. Kind of looks like our bus
Here's
driver.
the problem. Public transportation is suspended due to the storm. And if we try to fly, Zeus will strike us straight from the sky.
Do we have enough drachmas for an Uber?
We don't have enough drachmas for a veggie burger.
Well, if you hadn't eaten all those damn snacks.
It was the Hoover Dam, and I was hungry.
Oh, well,
Okay,
that's
well,
no
you-
Oh, no,
excuse.
you were in
Oh,
my
goodness.
mountain.
You
were
did not
in
do
the
them
same
all.
Why
mountain.
I oughta...
You tell me.
Whoa, guys. Why are we fighting? I have that effect. Ares, the god of war. Maybe you've met my daughter Clarice. Relax. I come in peace. I heard your runts are headed to Hades, but you'll never make it on public transportation. I can take you as far as Vegas. Y'all cool with motorcycles, right? What do you think? Can we trust this guy?
It's 1 foot forward at a time.
Dust off all that grit and grime.
We still
Got a lot left to do. 'Cause people are counting on us, and I'm counting on you. Drive, just drive. Stay ahead and stay alive. The road it offers freedom as the rules tell. We don't need them, so pedal to the metal and drive. I never dreamed that I could do this. Never felt like I was worth it, damn. But I'm sorta getting through this. I mean, what? I mean, look at where I am.
Bag. I swallowed the bag.
Vegas, baby!
Thanks for the ride.
Hey, forgetting something? This is where I get off.
That guy is so cool.
Okay, Dane, we'll be in LA by tomorrow. But tonight, we need a place to sleep.
How about here? The Lotus Motel.
Are you kidding? In the Odyssey, one sleep in a lotus bed can last 100 years.
I'm sure that's irrelevant. Excuse me, miss. How long have you been at this hotel?
Why, my brother and I arrived just yesterday. May 1st, 1939.
We can sleep on the road.
Drive, just drive. Stay ahead, don't get dead and stay alive.
With the wind up on our faces, we're getting all the places.
No major fender benders, now we're looking like contenders.
The Oracle can it. I'll save my mom, then save the planet. So pedal to the metal and look, a bus to Los Angeles.
Are we sure that's a good idea?
This one, we just won't blow up. And drive!
It's crazy to think that this time tomorrow we'll be in the underworld.
Yeah, all we have to do is find Hades, get the bolt back, stop the gods from starting a war. We have a plan for that, right?
We'll worry about it in the morning. I'm about ready to pass out. Pass out. This is strange. I think I must be dreaming. I'm in some kind of cavern. At least that's how it's seeming. This is scary.
It is on its way, my lord. Everything is unfolding as we planned. It's nothing. The delivery requires certain sacrifices.
You really do drool in your sleep.
What just happened?
You were screaming and waking up all the other passengers. Well, not Annabeth.
Mom, you remembered my birthday.
I had this dream. I was at the edge of a pit, and the thief was there. He was talking about the bolt.
That must have been Hades.
He wasn't alone. There was some thing in the pit. It told him to remember Talia? What?
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
You know who she is?
She was my friend. I should have told you. I thought if I did, you'd never want me on this quest. If you knew what a failure I really am. Ask Annabeth, she knows. There's a tree on the hill, up on Half-Blood Hill, that watches over us, silent and still. And no one at camp is safe until we can see the tree on the hill. This was way before I met you. Chiron sent me to escort 3 half-bloods back to camp. 2 were runaways. One was Annabeth, the other was Luke, the third was Talia. Tough girl, like her dad, Zeus.
I thought I was the only kid of the big 3 gods.
You are now. We almost made it back to camp, but I got nervous and we got lost. And by the time we found the hill, something found us. And there on the hill, up on Half-Blood Hill, a cold wind blew, dark and chill, for nothing would slake its wrathful will. We had to make a stand. And maybe if I'd been a little bit braver, maybe if I stayed behind to fight, but maybe doesn't let me go back and save her. Maybe doesn't make it all right. Talia saved us. We only survived because she stayed to hold off the monsters. She paid for her sacrifice with her life. That's when Zeus showed up.
And saved her, right?
It was too late for that. As she died, he turned her into a tree so she could stand there protecting us forever, the way I couldn't do for her. There's a tree on the hill, up on Half-Blood Hill, that protects us all and always will. And it's there reminding me of all I failed to be. The tree on the hill. I don't know why you heard her name in your dream, but I know what it means. If we fail this quest, it's gonna be all my fault.
Don't say that, Grover. I wouldn't be alive if it weren't for you. Neither would Luke.
You're awake.
We're nearing the underworld, It's a little hard to sleep.
What if this is a mistake? We've been so sure Hades is the thief, but what if we're wrong? The oracle told me I'd fail.
We're here.
Are we sure we're ready to do this?
Not at all. Let's go! This must be it. DOA Records.
You know, I kind of figured there'd be monsters here.
Yeah. Who knew the lobby to the underworld would be so...
Dead, going down.
That's Tehran, ferryman to the underworld. We need to get to Hades.
Y'all don't look dead. Read the sign. No soliciting, no loitering, no living.
We're totally dead.
Yeah, we, drowned in the bathtub.
All three of us.
Big bathtub. Passage across the river Styx isn't free. With adults, I usually charge their credit card or at the ferry price to their last cable bill. But children, they never die prepared. Gold drachmas. Y'all are half-bloods.
Is that a problem?
Not at all. You know, that ferryman thing is just my day job. My real passion is music. You want to hear my demo? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over this sweet-ass riff. Seen plenty of people all over the years, from heroes to half-bloods with their pitiful tears, thinking that they'll save a loved one from below.
Oh no, oh no, oh no!
They think they'll pop down for a quick trip,
But it don't work like that.
so kids, here's a tip. You ain't getting out. We got you and we ain't letting go.
Oh no, oh no!
Down here you're DOA and you're here to stay. Yeah, you're stuck forever, never get away. No hope for survival. You're dead on arrival. What do you think of my new song? It's really good.
Was that James Brown?
Yup, I tried pitching it for some producers, and they told me that the music industry is dead. And I said, so are you. And then I dropped them in the fields of punishment. It's right over there. Maybe death metal isn't your genre. We have all the greats down here. Mozart, Janis Joplin, Kurt Cobain. Who do you feel like listening to?
Oh, do you have any Josh Groban?
We will, eventually. I'll bury the souls of the newly deceased. I got a sweet bride, it was newly leased. And if the dead complain, I just turn up the stereo.
We got our kicks 'cause the river stinks.
It's a permanent trip, so don't try no tricks.
Gentlemen and ladies, it is Hades who runs the show.
Oh look, it's the Vienna Boys Choir. They crashed their bus on the way to sing for the Vatican.
They're kids.
They're lucky. Their voices will never change now. You're dead! Who's got 2 turntables and 3 sick heads? Everyone give it up for DJ Cerberus!
Hooray!
Dio,
hey!
Dio.
Down here you're DOA and you're here to stay. Yeah, you're stuck forever, never get away. No hope for survival, you're dead on arrival. Dead on arrival. Oh, oh. Can't get away 'cause you're DOA. Ooh, yeah. your friends. You ain't never gonna be remembered. This is where your story ends today. Stay away. Enjoy eternity.
Did she mean eternity? Like eternity?
Okay, Dane, we have to find Hades, so we all need to stick together. What did I just say?
I don't know what came over me.
Well, if we did split up, we may never find each other again. Seriously?
It's not me. It's like my shoes won't listen to my brain.
Well, tell your brain to do something.
I can't help it. It's my shoes. They're trying to pull me into the pit.
Gotcha! Take off your shoes!
I'm a little preoccupied.
I'm on it! Got him! Ah! In you go!
What was that?
Guys, I think this pit is Tartarus.
Like the fish sauce?
Like Tartar Us? The maximum security wing to the underworld?
Oh, what's so bad the regular security wing isn't enough?
You know how Tyrone told you that our parents went to war against their father? First they overthrew him, and then they threw him into a pit.
So, that thing down there is Kronos? But I don't understand. What would Kronos want with my shoes?
They were really cool shoes.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't the shoes he was after.
You think he wanted my deodorant?
That's Zeus's bolt.
But how did it get in my... no, you can't think. I didn't steal it, I swear.
Then how did it get in your backpack?
I don't know. How did you know where to look for it?
I didn't. It was a guess. A hypothesis. Stop looking at me like that.
Betrayed by a friend. How bad did you need a quest anyway?
Not that bad. Look, there's something weird going on.
Yeah. Someone is trying to pit the big three against each other, and it's not Hades. We need to get out of here before he finds us.
It's too late for that. You're just as rash as your father, son of Poseidon. And by the looks of it, just as stupid.
You know who we are?
And I know why you're here. You think Hades is the bad guy. Everyone thinks Hades is the bad guy. Maybe it's the decor.
Look, you were framed. So was I. If you just let us go.
And why would I do that?
Because you're super chill that way?
One does not simply walk out of the underworld. That's the whole point of the underworld.
Unless what?
You give me that bolt. Look, I may not have stolen it, but what do the Trojans say? Don't look a gift, God-level explosive in the mouth.
Why would you want to start a war?
Because when the gods go to war, it's the mortals who suffer and end up here. And I do get lonely sometimes.
Yeah, no chance. We came here to stop a war, not start one.
Yeah, there's no way in hell, sorry, that we're giving this back.
Not even in exchange for her.
Percy?
Mom, what?
She is merely a shade, but I can restore her. What has your father ever done for you? His family, who he doesn't care about? His brother, who he never visits? He's too busy playing with mermaids and dolphins, thinking he's cool in his stupid Hawaiian shirt.
Did you say Hawaiian shirt?
I can give you anything you've ever wanted.
your freedom, your friends, your mother. All it will cost is a little war. The choice is yours, son of Poseidon. I'll give you a moment to consider.
Seems my good intentions always crash and burn. Everything I try to do will fail. Never once will I prevail. Going wrong at every turn.
What belongs to the sea can always return. What belongs to the sea can always return.
It's a seashell. No, it's a gift from a god. Maybe my dad was a screw-up too, his best laid plans always falling through. Maybe he did the best that he could do. Maybe my dad wasn't always there. Maybe he never knew how to care. But hey, that's life, and life ain't fair. And I know right now things are less than fine, but I think my dad may have thrown me a line. And better late than never to finally get a sign. I'm the son of Poseidon, and I am gonna win. The son of Poseidon, and I'm done running. I know how we can get out of here. Don't worry, Mom. I'll come back for you. I promise. It's a portal! We were set up, and I think I know who did the setting.
But if it's not Hades, then...
Who benefits if the gods go to war? Ares, the god of war. I bet he's watching us right now. Show yourself!
Well, he'll have to get through me. We'll take him down. We were well in 3.
Plus a half goat with a great goatee. Let's do this!
So this could be the end, but I ain't sad. 'Cause you're the 2 best friends this screw-up ever had. And now I'll make things right for me and for my dad. I'm the son of Poseidon, and we know you're to blame. The son of Poseidon. You may be a god, but you're going down all the same.
Ah! Your mouth's talking trash! You better rinse it! Your meat is minced, I'm here to mince it. I'm gonna have my war, now give me some space. I'm gonna wipe that stupid head off of your stupid face.
I'm the son of Poseidon, and I am gonna win. The son of Poseidon, and I'm done running. There's something I don't understand. You needed a half-blood to steal the bolt. Tell us who's helping you.
Make me! Let the slugfest begin!
Percy! Get to the ocean!
You think the god of war is afraid of a little water? Ha!
How do you feel about a lot of it? I'm the son of Poseidon. I never asked to be, but I'm the son of Poseidon. Now face the tide inside of me.
That was awesome!
That was amazing!
How did you do that?
He is a true son of the sea, and the sea does not like to be restrained.
Dad! Lord Poseidon.
You can call me Dad, Perseus.
You can call me Percy. I got your gift.
And I got yours. Medusa's head? Really?
Yeah, about that.
You have a talent for getting into trouble, like your old man. But you have your mother's strength. She was a queen among women.
Then, why do you let her get stuck with a jerk like Gabe?
I thought you would have figured it out already. She chose him to protect you.
Like, he has some kind of magic power?
Kinda. His smell. It's so awful, no monster could ever sense him. No, seriously. You know Hercules in the Aegean stables? It's worse than that.
The Oracle was right. I failed, Dad. I couldn't save what matters. I couldn't save Mom.
You prevented a war between the gods. For that, well, the gods are unfair. But we're not total jerks.
You mean she's...
On her way. But listen, before she gets here, there's something you need to know. When summer ends, you can go back to her. Or you can stay at camp, year-round.
I didn't know I got a choice.
Why do you think the gods stay out of their children's lives? Most important decisions are the ones you make yourself. But I am sorry you were born.
Wow, seriously?
A hero's life is never easy.
Percy?
Mom, you're alive!
You saved me, baby.
Well, I had some help.
Hi, Miss Jackson.
Hey,
Hi.
you're more beautiful than the day I first met you.
And you haven't changed at all.
Okay, this is the weirdest family reunion ever.
My brother will want his bolt back. Should have been the god of drama, that guy. But I'll see you around.
So, that's my dad.
That's your dad.
He told me about Gabe, Mom. You don't have to stay with him for me.
You sound just like your father. He wanted to solve all my problems too. He even offered to build me a palace under the sea. But you saved my life. It's time I figured out how to live it.
I know you'll be strong, Mom. But, just in case Gabe does give you any more trouble.
Care of Auntie M's Garden Emporium?
It's a do-it-yourself sculpture kit. It's Medusa's head. Yeah, careful. Yeah.
So, what do we do now?
Well, as my official protector, you can officially escort us back to camp.
And you're cautious this time.
What do you do when the quest is ended? What do you do when the battle's won? So many questions left unanswered, so many things still left undone. What do you do when it's up to you to choose? Has something ended or begun? Stay or go, pick one.
I hoped to hear as soon as I heard. All hail Percy Jackson, hero of Olympus!
Percy's alive?
Hey, Clarice, we met your dad. He's not as tough as you.
You met my dad? Did he mention me?
Luke, hey! Luke?
Attention campers, it's the last day of summer. If you intend to make me miserable year-round, please inform us by sundown. Otherwise, the cleaning heartbeats will need anyone who remains. Harry Johansson, this means you.
It's Percy Jackson! Do I stay because it's safer? Back to the home I left behind. I could stay and train for a piece of the action. But what about peace of mind? God, what's my deal? Why do I feel there's something left I still need to find? Where do you go when it's over? What do you do when you've come to the last day of summer?
Hey, it's a letter from your mom.
And a photo of her new sculpture, Bean Dip. How come you don't go home?
I tried once. The monster attacks were too much for my stepmom, and I was too much for my dad. It's just too much trouble to...
Sometimes family's worth the trouble, believe me.
I guess we both have a choice to make, Seaweed Brain.
Luke,
Isn't the big hero.
well, I've barely seen you since I got back. You been avoiding me?
Not at all. Tough last day?
I thought when I finished my quest, everything would make sense, but it doesn't. I never found out who was working with Ares, or what any of this has to do with Kronos. It's the last day of summer, but I don't feel like anything's over.
I get it. My quest was supposed to be the biggest thing in my life. No, I came back changed. But the rest of camp was exactly the same. Chiron always says our parents made camp as this safe magic space. The truth is so they don't have to see us. They don't bother to show their face. It's time to make the world our own. Time someone put them in their place. Ares thought we were starting a war between the gods, but it was bigger than that. It was about wiping them out and taking our turn.
You're the lightning thief.
The Oracle warned you. Betrayed by a friend.
You set me up. You sent me to go to the underworld. Then you gave me those shoes to try to pull me into that pit. You were trying to free Kronos. Why?
He's promised me the power to defeat our parents.
He's using you to get back at the gods.
Good. I've been here since I was a kid. I did everything they ever asked. Yeah, I did it for once. You know this world will never be ours as long as our parents rule over the stars. So I'll do anything. I don't care if I hurt anyone. It doesn't pay to be a good kid, a good son. The gods are never on our side, so it's time we watch them fall. Fighting to no be no gods at
all. What are you doing?
What we promised. We said we would never forget Talia. Well, join me. We'll make the gods pay for what they did to her, to all of us.
Our parents have made mistakes. That doesn't mean we have to make them too.
I know you'll make the right decision, Annabeth. No.
You're right. It's over, Luke.
It's not over yet. Well, it is for Percy.
Ow!
Percy!
After him!
He needs ambrosia. It's the only thing that will save him. Seaweed brain?
Wise girl.
He's gone. But he won't get far. I'll have all the squirrels on the East Coast searching for him.
He'll just come back.
Then he'll be sorry.
This won't be the end with Luke. We're on the brink of dangerous times, both gods and mortals. I can't tell you what to do, but if you do choose to stay here, know that you'll have the full protection of the gods.
No. Luke was right about one thing. We can't hide here at camp, waiting for our parents to fix things. We have to do it ourselves, out there, in the real world. That's where the monsters are.
The gods will say we're impertinent.
We are impertinent. There's gonna be a fight. There still might be a war. For the moment, we got danger on the run.
And things will get bad before they will get better. It may feel like an ending, but the battle's just begun.
Are we ever gonna once have it easy?
Nope, feeling ready.
Feeling stoked.
Feeling queasy.
We can fail, but we have to try.
Don't feel bad, cause we're usually about to die. Bring on the monsters! Bring on the monsters! Bring on the real world! Bring on the monsters! Bring on the real world!
There'll be times when your faith is shaking. They're breaking your heart, they're trying to hear it pound.
Gotta know when the real fight lies. When it
rise and stand your ground.
We don't have to go it alone.
The puddles in amongst, but we'll all be content.
You keep hoping, you keep your eyes open.
Cause the sea doesn't like to be restrained.
No, I'm never gonna once have it easy. I'll make mistakes of my own and it frees me. Summer's over, it's time to begin. And if you're looking for trouble, then count me in. Bring on the monsters, bring on the monsters, bring on the real world. Bring on the monsters, bring on the real world. Bring on the real world. Bring on the real world. The real world.
And I'll be back next summer, you'll see me again. I'll be back next summer, I'll survive till then. I'll be back next summer, you'll see me again. I'll be back next summer, I'll be back next summer, I'll be
Bring
back
on the
next
real
summer, you'll see me again. I'll be back
Bring on the
next summer,
real
I'll survive till then.
world.
I'll be back
Bring on the
next summer,
real
you'll see me again. I'll be back next summer, I'll be back next summer, I'll be back
on the
next
real
summer.
world.
I'll be back next summer, I'll survive till then. I'll be back next summer, you'll see me again. I'll be back next summer, I'll be back next summer.